was here a few minutes ago, and there were some words that you used, some curses in English he didn't appreciate. MFer. That seemed like he.
But he was saying that too. And when do you follow boxing?
Of course.
Yeah. Did you see when he was talking to Boo Boo Andrade a couple months ago when he was saying get out of here? Right? Wasn't he saying that?
He was.
Okay. But now all of a sudden those words mean something completely different. You feel me? So come on, man. Let's unpackage that. Let's really talk about it if we're going to talk about it. But now all of a sudden I'm talking about his mama. Come on, man. That don't even make no sense.
Perfect spot. Awesome. All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Yeah. Thank you, Canelo.
Thank you, guys.
Now we'll spend a little bit of time.
Well, Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant press conference, it went down like a plane crash. The exchanges they had physically and verbally was the talk of the town. That's the type of promotion that money can't buy. In terms of selling the fight, Showtime couldn't have wished for a better press conference because this fight is already sold. However, Caleb Plant obviously suffered a cut during the exchange he had with Canelo Alvarez, where he slapped Canelo, then Canelo retaliated with his own slaps. But due to the fact that Caleb Plant was wearing shades, Canelo ended up smashing the shades into Caleb Plant's face, which caused the cut. Therefore, to make it clear, it wasn't a punch that caused the cut. It was simply Canelo smashing the shades into Caleb Plant's face, which that saves Canelo from any penalty or anything like that. Nevertheless, the main point here is it was brought to my attention by a lot of the fans that the cut is more severe than I had initially anticipated, since obviously Caleb Plant had band-aids on it during the press conference. So we couldn't really see how severe was the cut, but since then, multiple photos have surfaced online of the cut, and it looks pretty bad. As you all see above, there's 2 cuts right under the eye, which is a bad place to begin with. There's one big cut and there's a small cut, which is not looking good. We almost a month away from the fight. This is the type of cut that could reopen during a fight and even cause the fight to be stopped due to the cut. So if you Caleb Plant, that's a hell of a disadvantage to go in the ring with. With that being stated, due to all of the above, 2 things could end up happening. Either the fight continues like nothing happened, or the fight may get postponed. I mean, there's a possibility that the fight may be in jeopardy. Therefore, if we play that scenario, we all know Canelo Alvarez had in the contract that if Canelo suffers a cut, injury, or catch COVID, he wants the same money for a replacement opponent on the same day. So if that's the case and Canelo doesn't want to postpone the fight, luckily there's an opponent worthy of the challenge named David Benavidez, who actually fights on the weekend right after Canelo versus Caleb Plant on November 13th. So he will be more than ready to replace Caleb Plant if needs to be. However, if Caleb Plant has a note from a doctor that the fight should be postponed because the cut will definitely come into play on fight night, then I'm afraid Canelo wouldn't have a choice and he will be forced to do so because Caleb Plant didn't suffer the cut in training. But in fact, it was Canelo who caused the cut, which that's an automatic ruling that it's Canelo's fault. Now, for the people that may say, yeah, but it was Caleb Plant who swung and slapped Canelo first. Well, that's not exactly how things work. You have to judge things from the start. This all started when Canelo pushed Caleb Plant. To make matter worse, during the face-to-face, Caleb Plant even had his hands behind his back. Now, for the people that may say, oh, well, he was talking about Canelo's mother. Hey, S.A., you don't do that. First of all, Caleb Plant was not talking about Canelo's mother. He called Canelo the MF words. Now, let's not act like we no speaking no English. Now, we all know what time it is. That's just talking shit. That's not talking about somebody's mother. Canelo knows this is just trash talk. And I could prove it to you Canelo fans. Remember when Demetrius Andrade pulled up on Canelo Alvarez peacefully and called him out respectfully? What did Canelo Alvarez do? I'ma remind you, Canelo fans. He called Demetrius Andrade the MF words. He dropped the MF bombs too many times on Demetrius Andrade for no reason whatsoever. So let me get this clear. Canelo could call other people the MF words, but they can't call him that. Canelo could drop the MF bombs on everybody, all day, every day. But Caleb Plant can't return the favor? That's so hypocritical. I mean, that was such a weak move by Canelo Alvarez to use his mom in order to get out of a situation he got himself into. Even if he did feel that way. It's so hypocritical to talk about other people's moms, then get upset when they return the favor. However, we all know what time it is. Canelo didn't get mad at Caleb Plant for calling him the MF words. Absolutely not. Canelo got mad at Caleb Plant exposing him for cheating online. Then Caleb Plant kept the same energy when he saw him in person. That's what really pissed Canelo off. So Canelo and his fans need to stop the cap and stop blaming things on mothers. Do you guys even know Caleb Plant's mother died 2 years ago because of the police? A person that went through that will never disrespect anybody's mother. And I could guarantee you that. Which is why that was such a weak, spoiled, cocky move by Canelo Alvarez to use his mother as a shield to deflect from him cheating. It's sad that Canelo can't even man up to his own action and resorts to using his mother or his country in order to hide away from his own action of cheating. And where was all of this energy at when Floyd, Gennady Golovkin, Lara, and Demetrius Andrade were in front of his face? I didn't see him put hands on Lara or Andrade. And last but not least, if this fight does get postponed, that would be a great thing for Caleb Plant because that would mean he doesn't have to fight a fighter on steroids. Because if Canelo is allegedly still on Combuterol, then whatever he was cycling off would not benefit him if the fight does get postponed and he still has to do the regular testing till the next fight day. With that being stated, drop your thoughts in the comment section below, subscribe below, and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace, and I'm on to the next one.
Man, you fight with nobody.
Okay.
Hey, you are a champion, but are you?
Wait, you avoid him at
You
54.
fight with nobody.
You avoid him at 160.
Rocky Fielding, who he fight? Who he fight? Who he fight? I just asked you a question. I said, who Rocky Fielding fight though?
Wait, listen. They don't want this. Always listen to me. They don't want it.
Let's go. We don't get
You asked you a simple question.
Right now.
Come on, you that tough? You that tough?
Get the out of here. Get.
There you go, guys, please.
Hey, you are a horrible fighter, man. You're never gonna get that fight, man. You're a horrible fighter. Horrible fighter. Horrible fighter.
Compete me, bro. Compete me then. Compete me, little bitch.
I know.
Watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. When I see you, it's on. Okay.
Yeah.
What you think? What you think? Aye.
I see you outside. Yeah.
Yeah. You not see what I see you, it's on. Yo, Eddie, make this shit happen, bro.
No, we're good now. Don't get a sucker no statue. Give him guts. I told you I wasn't going away. You got your shot. Now give me mine.
Why don't you get the hell out of there?
Shut up, old man. I ain't going nowhere. And why don't you tell all these nice folks why you've been ducking me? Politics, man. This country wants to keep me down. Keep everybody weak. They don't want a man like me to have the title because I'm not a puppet like that fool up there.
You know, you've got a big mouth, you know?
Why don't you come out and close your bell, boy? Come on. Come on. The little man don't want to come to me. Then I'll come to you people and lay out the truth. I am ranked number one. One! That means I'm the best. But this bum been taking the easy matches, fighting other bums. I'm telling you and everybody here, I'll fight him anywhere, anytime, for nothing. But you people ain't never gonna see it happen. You see, he don't fight no real man. He fight them setups.
I don't care what you rank. You don't get no shot, and I mean that.